total, in one day, after all expenses, including everything, right? I profited around, and I'm getting a violation. I don't know if you guys are able to see on camera, but the ELD is letting me know that I only have about 41 minutes of drive time left until I have to stop, park, and sleep and get my rest. And I'm also getting a fuel low level warning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today is about to be a really good day when it comes to making money, because what I'm about to do is I'm about to go drop this load off. So let's check first. So this is the load. I already have it picked up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go drop this load off in Marion, Indiana. And I got another load picking up from about 20 miles away from Marion, Indiana, coming right back. So today's about to be a really good day when it comes to making money. And let's get in the truck. Let's see how many miles away it is to the receiver. All right, so the receiver is this right here. We're gonna go hit go. 197 miles away. It's gonna be a 3-hour, 38-minute drive. I'm gonna get there at 9:35 a.m. So what I want to do in this video is I want to take you guys along with me. We're going to go drop this off, and then we're going to pick up another one and come back, and I'll share basically how much I made, what was my fuel, because right now my tanks are half, and right now the time is, it is almost 5 a.m. and I got a fresh logbook. So it should be an easy day. It should be one of the most profitable days for me as well, because I got this load dropping off in Marion for $1,700, and I have another one picking up for $1,200 coming right back. So 197 miles to go to the drop off, and it's a 25-mile deadhead from there. It's picking up at 1 p.m. and it's coming right back, and that should be about 220 miles to 240 miles. So should be a really easy day. Well, not really easy, because right now it is 5 a.m. and I'm planning on being back in the yard today at around 5 or 6 p.m. Depends on if there's traffic coming back. But it should, not an easy day, but it should be a very good day when it comes to making gross money. And what I'll do is whenever I fill up, I'll share how much the fill up was, what my toll was, if I eat anything. I'll share everything, and we'll see how much money I make at the end of the day, man. Should be a fun day. Should be a very busy day and lots of driving. So stay along. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and let's drive. Alright guys, this weather just got bad out of nowhere, so I'm taking things slow. I'm going about 47 miles per hour. Don't want to speed up, and then it's not even about me, right? It's about other people on the road. Sometimes they end up making the mistakes and they will end up costing me. So I just want to keep my distance, take it slow, I got about 132 miles to go. Arrival time is saying 9:48 a.m. But what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna stop at a Love's in about 40 miles and grab something to eat, man. I haven't had anything, haven't had breakfast, so I'm feeling a little hungry. And this weather, man, is amazing. And let me know in the comments below, guys, if you guys do drive trucks or if you just like driving in this type of weather. Personally, for me, like if you ask me, I love this type of weather. It's just something different because whenever the weather is clear, it's the same thing every day, especially when you're driving every day. It just gets so repetitive. But this is a little change and I like it. But yeah, let's drive, and the next stop will be at a Love's and get ourselves something to eat. All right, just made a quick stop here at Love's, and I got about 78 miles to go, hour and 30 minutes of more drive time. ETA right now is saying 10 a.m., but I'm probably gonna take like a 15-20 minute break here at Love's, give me something to eat, and then keep driving. I think I'm gonna arrive around like 10:30 a.m. or 10:45. Should be more than enough time. But yeah, let's get something to eat. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean these windows as well because it did just stop raining and it's a little dirty right now. But yeah, let's get something to eat and then be on our way. Before you guys continue this video, if you're an owner operator, you already know that knowing your income is important, but revenue alone does not tell the full story. You also need to stay on top of your receipts, expenses, fuel, mileage, trips, IFTA records, and also tax time paperwork. That's why I'm partnering up with TruckTally. TruckTally is a mobile application and a web application built for owner operators and small fleets to keep their trucking records all organized in one place. So let me give you guys an example. You can use the TruckTally mobile app on the road to scan and upload receipts, track expenses, update trips, and keep all the records connected. And if you guys want a bigger workspace, the TruckTally web application lets you review records and also import mileage or fuel CSVs, reconcile fuel purchases, and basically lets you prepare cleaner exports when it comes time to IFTA, a review, or tax time. So instead of having receipts in a camera roll, mileage in one system, fuel in a different portal, expenses in a spreadsheet, basically TruckTally takes all of it and puts it together organized in one place. So again, guys, TruckTally is available now on the iPhone and Android. I will leave a link in the description. Also, I'll pin it in the comments below. You guys do check it out. It's actually a really great mobile application, really great web application. I personally used it, and I think most of you will find it very helpful. And let's get back to the video. Alright guys, just got some food. I got myself a chicken biscuit, orange juice, and some hash browns. So what I'm gonna do is, there's nobody behind me, I'm just gonna quickly eat, probably in 5 minutes. And it cost me $15.60 just for these 3 items. Right now ETA is saying 10:15. Like I said, my goal is to be around 10:30, 10:45. So yeah, let me eat and then we'll be on our way. Alright, finally made it to Marion, Indiana. I'm about 2 miles away from the receiver, and I'm gonna arrive at 10:33. So I left the yard at 5 a.m. and I stopped at Love's for about 30 minutes. So about 4.5 hour drive from the yard until I got to the receiver. So the weather was pretty bad along the way, but luckily, you know, it's all good here. It's a little cloudy, but not bad. It's not raining. And yeah, man, $1,700 for almost 200 miles. Not a bad day. What I have to do, the reason this load is paying very good is because I have to unload the trailer, so it's driver's assist. Usually this lane pays anywhere from $1,400 to $1,500, and sometimes like the very low end it pays $1,300, and on the high end it pays around $1,500 to $1,550. So I got this one booked for $1,700 is because, like I said, it's driver's assist. I'm gonna help them bring the pallets to the back of the trailer where they will use a forklift to unload it. So about 22 pallets, a little bit of work I have to do, but I mean $1,700 for 200 miles, not a bad load at all. So first, let's see where we're supposed to go. I don't think they have any dock, because what I seen when I was looking at Google Maps and Trucker Path, I couldn't see any docks they have. So that's probably just gonna park my truck anywhere. They're gonna bring out the forklift and I'll help them unload the trailer. Yeah, this is the building I'm going. This is where I'm dropping off. So alright, so let's wait here, and once I get my turn. Alright guys, so I went in just to double check with the shipping department and receiving department to make sure that I am at the right place. They said I don't have to scale, and what I can do is just go around to the back of the building, and that's where I will be unloaded. So let's do that. I think she says somewhere around here, so left. Where? Alright guys, they want me to back in right there, so that's what I'm gonna do. It was a little tough to find where to go because nobody's really out here, but luckily I found somebody, and yeah, let's back in. Alright guys, just backed in. This place was very tight because look at all this space right here. Just got to make sure I don't hit anything. And yeah, backed in. I mean, it took me like a little longer than usual, but I got it backed in. What I got to do is I got to help them unload this trailer. So it is driver assist, and that's why I'm getting the premium rate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go help them out, and then we'll make our way to the next delivery, which is about 40 miles away from here. All right, so I got some good news for everyone watching this video. I thought I was gonna have to assist with this delivery. Lucky for me, they came with a forklift, and there's also another guy that came with a pallet jack, and they said they're just gonna do it themselves. So what I'm gonna do is just sit here in the AC while they unload my trailer. I told them, I was like, I'm getting paid to assist with the delivery. They said we usually are the ones that unload the trailer, so they're the ones that doing it right now. So they're unloading me, and my next pickup is, let's see how far it is. So my next pickup is about 52 miles away, and about an hour drive. So let's see where it is. It's in Fishers, Indiana. So I'm gonna arrive at 12:31. My appointment is at 1 p.m. and this should be done in the next couple minutes. It's only a couple pallets left. And yeah, man, this was a very quick warehouse to get me loaded. But like I said, that space up there was very tough and very challenging to back because I did not want to hit anything. And plus, like, maneuvering the truck in that little alley right there was tough. So, I mean, at least I got it done. And I always tell you guys, always get out and look. If you are someone that's new to this industry, that's what I did. I went out, double checked if I'm getting too close to that ceiling or to those steel bars, which I wasn't. But yeah, back then, they're unloading me. And once they do, we're going to close the gates and make our way to the next pickup. So far, I made $1,700. I spent around $15 or $16 on food. And my fuel is still a little bit less than half. And what I will do is I'll make it to the delivery. I'll make it to the next pickup, and then we'll fill up our fuel. So I started this morning at 5 a.m. with half tanks, and I went around 200 miles. I'm gonna pick it up and then probably can make it back 200 miles with this same fuel tank. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is pick up, then we'll fill up. That's the plan. And at the end of the video, I will let you guys know exactly how much I made with this trip. I arrived at my second pickup. They don't look busy at all. There's nobody here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, check in, and hopefully I get a dock door soon and then get loaded. Right now the time is 12:54. So yeah, let's see how long they take. Let's go check in. All right, just checked in. He gave me door number 3. I'm just gonna wait for that truck to leave because that's where I'm gonna back in. Already got the doors open, and going back to Illinois is gonna be about 203 miles from here, 3.5-hour drive, and I got about 5 hours and 42 minutes of drive time left. And she told me that it's not gonna take too long to get loaded. The guy who was in here, door number 3, it took him about 20 minutes to get loaded. Hopefully they're quick, man. I'm gonna go right back to Illinois and then be there by like 4 o'clock. Even if they take an hour, I'll be back home back in the yard by 5. So I started my day exactly at 5 a.m. and I'm gonna end it at 5 p.m. So that's gonna be 12 hours worth of basically work. I mean, I don't really consider work because driving is what I consider work. So I drove about 4 hours for my first load. So this is gonna be a 3.5 hour drive, and rest is pretty much just waiting for them to load me, unload me, which I'm gonna be just sitting in my bed and watching Netflix or something. But yeah, let's wait for him to move out of the way so I can back into door number 3, guys. Easy, easy day. All right, guys, backed into door number 3. They have not started. I think it's been like 10 minutes since I backed in. So there's 2 things I want to share with you guys. One being that I'm about 200 miles away until I get back to my yard. And look at the fuel, right? I think I can still do about 200 miles until it gets to empty. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is, let's take a look at fuel. So the cheapest fuel I could find was, look at this, 475, 489 per gallon, and it's all like close to $4.75. So the cheapest I found was $4.27. That's where I'm going. I don't know if you guys can see this. $4.27, and that TA is about close to the receiver. So I don't know if you guys can see, but hold on. This is pretty much where I want to fill up, is $4.27. And that's the cheapest one I could find. So now the concern is that would I be able to make it all the way there, which is about 190 miles. And I don't know, man. I think I will not be able to. I mean, the worst case scenario, if I get close to empty, I'll probably just stop at a TA or something in about 100 miles and fill it up. But that's what I really want to do. If I can get like 60% discount, that's almost like a $70 to $80 just in fuel savings for this trip. And I want to show you guys the rate con. So this is the load I'm on, and this is the one I got. This one booked for 1,200. It says 44,000 pounds, but it's like they don't put in 44. But most of these trucks getting loaded is close to like 10,000 to 15,000 pounds. He didn't tell me how much mine will be. He said it could be just either light or it could be heavy. So we don't know. But yeah, let's wait here until I get loaded. So far I got $1,700 load booked. I mean, not booked. $1,700 load delivered already today, and now this is the $1,200 one. That is $2,900 in one day gross. And so far, only thing I spent on expenses is food, which is about $15, and toll, which is going to be, most of the toll was in Illinois, is going to be around like $25 for this trip. And I will have to just fill up one time. So I started my day off with like half tanks, but I'm gonna end this day with like full tanks. So the fuel is probably going to cost me $300, some like $350, $380. And right now the time is 2:13. So the faster they load me, I'll be able to go back to the yard by 5 p.m. That's the goal. I mean, 5:30. That's still fine. But yeah, let's wait here until they load me, guys. And hopefully everybody's enjoying the video. And also, if you guys want to learn how to start your own trucking company, where to find loads, how to book loads, how to do broker due diligence, how to get paid on time, how to send out invoices, how to read rate confirmations, all that stuff that comes with running a successful trucking company, you guys can join my Trucking Success Academy. I'll leave the link in the description. And yeah, let's sit here and wait for them to load me. Alright guys, just got loaded. Let's pull up, close these doors, put a seal on, and get to driving. Got the load picked up. I got about 203 miles to go, 3 hours and 25 minutes of drive time, and I got 4 hours or 5 hours of drive time left on my ELD. So now all we do is just drive. Only time I'm gonna stop is to get some fuel, and yeah, let's get back to the yard and call it a day. Let's get on 465, and then I'm gonna get on 65 going straight to Chicago. But let's merge in. Yeah man, they were pretty quick to get me loaded. I think the shipper took 20 minutes, and I got about 195 miles more to go, 3 hours of drive. It's saying I'm arriving to the yard at 5:37 p.m. but I do have to make a stop for some fuel, which is gonna take about, like, you can add another like 20-30 minutes, right? So probably around like 6 o'clock, 6:10, 6:15 p.m. which when I'm gonna arrive. I still got about 4.5 hours worth of drive time left on my ELD. And in this video, what I wanted to really do was I wanted to bring you guys along with my basically day, because a lot of people seen my previous video, they talk about, man, can you show your ELD and show that how you manage your drive hours, and when you do drop off a load, can you show that when you pick up the next load coming back to Chicago. So this video, what I really wanted to do, like the whole idea was start off my day, which I usually do, and bring you guys along with me to the delivery, and then also like record me picking up the next load and coming back to the yard, all within possible drive time of 11 hours that you are legally get, right? So hopefully this shows people that it's all possible to run. I think I ran what, 400 miles or 450 miles, because I did have to deadhead about 50 miles to pick up this load. So total of 450 miles today for $2,900 in gross income. And expenses, I already told you guys, $15 on food. The fuel is going to be close to $350 to $400, and that's pretty much it. I'll do this type of run 2 to 3 times a week, and right now the trucking market is really good, so I'm just trying to make the most amount of money right now. And these runs are pretty easy, man. Get to go home, sleep in my own bed every day, and less than 400 miles. I mean 4 hours to go, 3 hours coming back. It's super easy load, man. And I already took a nap at the, like, between picking up and stuff. So yeah, let's drive. And hopefully, I mean, I already know there's gonna be a little bit of traffic when I do enter Chicago, so the time might get delayed to like 6:30, 6:45. But yeah guys, let's drive. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the video. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, like the video, And if this is the type of content you guys want to see, I'll make more of it. Just let me know in the comments below. And also, if you have any suggestions what you want to see in future videos, just let me know, man. And whenever you're driving these trucks, always keep your distance. I see so many truck drivers that tailgate cars, tailgate trucks, and please don't take that risk, especially with your CDL. You don't want to lose it. It's worth a lot of money, even if you're driving for a company. But yeah, guys, let's drive, and easy drive, 192 miles.
Don't trust that voice. Just let it speak. You got a choice.
Alright guys, I'm about to stop for some fuel. I only got about 2.1 miles to go until I get back to my yard. And I'm getting a violation. I don't know if you guys are able to see on camera, but the ELD is letting me know that I only have about 41 minutes of drive time left until I have to stop, park, and sleep and get my rest. And I'm also getting a fuel low level warning. So perfect time for me to get this warning. I'm about to stop for some fuel. $4.27 for some diesel, the cheapest one I could find. So I'm gonna fill it up all the way, and I'll let you guys know how much it cost. But man, I started my day at 5 o'clock in the morning, and right now the time is 6:13 p.m. So a little bit more than 12 hours. So I drove 4 hours in the morning, 3.5 hours coming back, and then most other, like, rest of that time was pretty much just getting loaded, unloaded, and yeah. But I'm gonna fill up right here at the TA. Don't look too busy at all. But I usually say this very often. Once you are running a company, man, you have to find the cheapest diesel, because right now I could have easily filled it up in Indiana for $4.80, and that would have cost me $80 more than it's going to cost me now. So what I'm gonna do is, I found the cheapest one, and I'm gonna fill up, and I'm gonna save an extra close to $100. So look at my timing, fuel level low, and I've reached here to fill up at the perfect time. So that's how you got to plan your trips when you do run your own company. You got to know exactly when to fill up, where to fill up, and exactly how much longer you can go until you do have to fill up. You got to be really good at trip planning. Actually, I was wrong. They are very busy, and I already know why. It's because of the cheapest fuel. And what an easy day, though. And what a productive day. Made very good money. And let's see where to fill up. I don't know if you guys can read behind that trailer. It said, "Thank you, veterans, for your service." So if you are a veteran, man, thank you for your service, because without you guys, man, this country wouldn't be what it is right now. But yeah, let's fill up. just filled up fuel. The total cost was $487. So I'll put it up on the screen because I know so many people do wonder how much it costs to fill up diesel, and for the trips I do. So what I want to do is let's break down exactly how much I made today. And so first load I dropped off, it paid me $1,700 today, and the second one I picked up coming back was $1,200. So total amount I grossed was $2,900. So my fixed cost is $484. My fuel cost was, what was it? I gotta check again. Hold on. Let me make this turn. My fuel cost was $487 for this fill up. My tanks are full, diesel and def. And I spent $15 on food today. And the toll from Chicago to Indiana and then Indiana to back was $25. It's gonna be around $25 for my experience, right? Because the toll is only in Chicago, and I took 35 and then I took 65 coming back. There's really no toll. So total, in one day, after all expenses, including everything, right? I profited around $1,889 in one day after everything. So it also includes maintenance, permits, LLC renewal, everything, right, in the fixed. So in one day I did $1,900, man. It's a really, really good day, and I'm already gonna be back by 6:30. Got about 23 minutes left of drive time, and I would consider this a really good day. So I'm gonna take the GPS, put it down. But yeah, man, what I like to do is, like, especially with the market being so good right now, what I do is, like I did today, so this load drops off tomorrow 8 o'clock in the morning. What I'll do is I'll drop this load off tomorrow, and then I'll pick up another one, maybe going to Indiana for around $1,300 to $1,500 depending on how the market is tomorrow, and then I'll pick up another one from there coming back. So I'll profit another $1,500 to $1,800 tomorrow. It all depends on how much I book the load for, but usually it's around $1,400 to $1,600 after all expenses. That's how much I'm profiting after fuel, after toll, after fixed, after everything. So per day. And that's what I'm trying to do for the last couple weeks. Sometimes I like to go to North Carolina because the market is really good no matter where where you want to go. Rates are all good, but I think me going to Indiana and then coming back, it works perfectly with my drive time. So if you guys watched the video from the very beginning, you've seen that I started my day off at 5 a.m. with a full clock of 11 hours of drive time, and now I'm almost back at the yard, probably in 2 minutes, and I still got 22 minutes left. So that's how I like to plan my trips, to maximize my profits. And yeah, man, that's how you run a successful trucking company. Anyone can do it. I really think so. It's not really complicated. You just got to be smart with your hours, like how you run your hours, so you don't break any FMCS or DOT rules. And then you also need to run lanes which can work around these hours and also give you the maximum amount of profit after expenses. And for me, sometimes it's North Carolina, sometimes it's Indiana, and sometimes, tell you the truth, it's also Iowa. I like to go up there and then come back. So it all depends on the market. But yeah, guys, let's get back to the yard. Back to the yard, and look at this. Got 10 minutes left on the drive time, and right now the time is 6:44. So I'm done with work. Let's put the window up. And one thing I gotta say, because I was breaking down my numbers when I was recording my POV, but when I started my today off this morning, I actually had half tanks. So I just came back with full tanks. So fuel cost me like $200 more than it would have. So technically I made like $2,100 rather than $1,900. So after all expenses, today was a very good day. And let's go offline. Take this, put it there, and make sure I grab everything. And what I got to do with this load is I got to drop it off tomorrow. Let me just grab everything. Yeah, I gotta drop it off tomorrow at what was the time? 8 a.m. So I gotta drop it off tomorrow. Then I will book another load probably like today when I go home, or tomorrow going back to Indiana and then pick one up coming right back. So, and that's what I've been doing, man. Rates have been really good, and making $2,000 literally after all expenses, fuel, toll, food, everything is really good. And again, if you guys are new to the channel, man, hit the subscribe button, like the video. And if this is the type of content you want to see, let me know in the comments below. And I don't know why, even though I drove like 11 hours, not even 11 hours, but I worked like 13, 14 hours, I don't feel tired at all. And usually I don't record trips coming back because then there's just so many videos to edit. What I usually do is I record going from Chicago to Indiana, and then I pretty much end the video, right? I don't usually record coming back. And I know people were messaging me on Instagram asking me, can you record your full day and let us know like where you pick up loads and then you come back, how much all that stuff is, right? So I recorded this one full day for you guys. For people who are curious, I also broke down my expenses. And yeah, man, let's lock everything up. Head home. And one last thing I forgot to say, guys, as I'm driving home, if you guys are interested in the Trucking Success Academy, if you want to learn how to start your own trucking company, you want to learn how to book loads, all that stuff, right? You can join my academy, and I will teach you basically how to do all that stuff, how to book loads, how to send out invoices, how to read rate confirmations, how to know which brokers work with you, all that stuff, right? It's all available on my Trucking Success Academy. And yeah, that's what I forgot. So I was like, let me make a quick video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.